Good afternoon, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be discussing the Bluetti AC200MAX, which is what we're going to be putting into the van. This is a series of two videos which I'm combining to one, just to give you an idea. So here I'm going to be showing you the actual unit, and then we shoot off down to the beach and we have breakfast, and then we take the dogs for a run. So thank you very much for watching, and please feel free to hit that subscribe button. Our van is coming sooner or later in this year, so you'll be able to watch the van build. At the moment it's just taking things and showing you guys every single thing that we're doing at the moment until the van comes. So thank you very much, have a good one. Good afternoon. This is my power backup for the van. We're going to take it out shortly and test it. I'm just going to put this one into the car. This is an additional battery, but to give you an idea, at the moment I'm just charging it using all power solar. I'm hitting over 400 watts at the moment. It is a cloudy day, so I'm not getting the full, but it's just started charging. If I want to, I could actually plug in the 240 as well and charge it up even quicker. But for this just experiment, I'm just giving you an idea that we're hitting 411, 420 watts at the moment. I've got 4 240 outputs. I got a USB-A, which is a 5 volt. I've got USB 18 watts times 2. I've got a USB-C, so I can charge either my phone or my laptop. And then I've got a DC 10 amp plug as well. I've also got cigarette light sockets that can go in as well. And the same as the additional battery, where I can use USB and cigarette lighter chargers as well. So this is the Bluetti, and this is what's going into my van to run a few things: lights, induction cooker, my laptop's charging my batteries for my GoPro, so many things, laptops, my camera gear and everything else. So there you go. This is the Bluetti AC200MAX. So these are my solar panels at the moment, and thanking Indy for sharing the sun with me. So these are foldable, and there's some real nice little goodies that comes in. As you can see, it is still cloudy, so it's not 100%, and of course the garden is small and very shady, so I should be able to get about 580 to nearly 600 watts out charging the system, but I'm not expecting it today because there is a lot of shade and it's coming up shortly. So these are the details on my phone. Battery at the moment is being charged, it's at 75%, but if I go a little bit further down, the battery at the moment is 100%. So I've been running my fridges, my 240 fridges, both of them, for about 2.5 days without any solar. So we have connected just as a trial at the moment with fridges, the garage door, alarm system, closed circuit TVs and everything else, and we find it pretty helpful that we're reducing our own electricity just in and around the house by about 50-60% at the moment. And then of course solar, just charging it. We will put bigger panels on the roof and have a dedicated switch by an electrician that he will do this year, and we'll run this Bluetti all the time, and then when we jump into the van, then we just take the units and put them into the van, which will already have a dedicated area. So in conclusion, this is a 2200 AC pure sine wave inverter with a 4800 watt surge, 2048 watt capacity. There is a LiFePo battery with 3500 plus life cycles, up to 80%. Expandable up to 6144 watts with 2 B30 batteries, or 8192 watts with 2 B300 batteries. There are 7 ways to recharge, so AC, solar, car, generator, lead, battery, dual, so AC and AC solar, or AC plus solar. And the solar has got a capacity of about 900 watts. 1400 watts max fast dual charging, and smart controller monitored with the Bluetti app. We found that it is very compact and portable, regardless of the size. We've got it on coasters at the moment in and around the house. But think about it. You have a power system built into your van. I was quoted nearly 6,000, and that's it. Yes, there are some advantages where you'll have your power continuously on the roof, charged with solar. But we use this for our house, plug it into our fridges, alarm system, closed circuit TV system. At the moment I've currently got it onto a charger and a timer, so it will start charging later on in the evening just to replenish the battery use. We are waiting for an electrician to come in, and I will then have it connected up towards the distribution board, and we can flick a switch so that it runs the whole house while we're away, as in at work, and then we can come back and flip it over. So we are estimating about 12 to 14 hours of use on this system, and not using our own electricity, but just using the sun power. Solar batteries are exceptionally expensive, so there are some pros and cons. Yes, it is a little bit bulky in certain places, especially with the cable that I join all the batteries up. But in the van, there is a dedicated area for it. I'll show you now with the 2100 watt induction cooker and a coffee machine that we will run. I'm going to put this into the boot of my car, and then we drive off down to the beach, get the pups for a run, and then, thank you Indy, and then we will cook breakfast. So hope you enjoy. This is my little Bluetti system, home and for the van. So any questions, please feel free to drop me a line. I can either answer them or put you in the right direction to the person that does. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel, because now it's 2023, the van will be coming in sooner or later. I can then just put everything into the van and have it all ready without having to wait for another month or so before we go and purchase something else. So this is our plan of how we're doing our van build, buying everything at the moment so that we can put it in straight away once the van is here. So let me show you the cooking and the induction cooktop. Cheers guys. Good morning. This is not a new cooking show, it is just to show you what we're going to be putting into our van. And we're going to be today running an induction cooker of over 2100 watts, and just to give you an idea about the DeLonghi Nescafe coffee pot machine. So let's see how well this works. I got some milk. go. Put the lid on. Switch it on. And while we're waiting for that. So remember, this is a 240 system. Ooh, bit of wind. And I'm running it from my car. Milk's done. Here you go, bit of froth. Done. Right, so I've got a 2000 watt. Let's switch it on. It's on stir fry 2100. We're going to bring it all the way down a little bit to maybe about 1400. Get that butter's already melting. There we go. This is the view. Beaches are absolutely packed at the moment. And we thought we'd just have a little bit of brunch with bacon, eggs on a bread roll, and then move on. I'm actually going to turn this up a power a little bit more up. Now, what we've done is basically bought a generator, solar generator. And this can be taken from our house where we run our fridges and a few other electrical appliances without being on grid, or while we're actually camping, got the van, driving around, we can use this whenever we want to. I've got over 600 watts of solar panels that can be added to the system. Or I can charge it up using my 12 volt and a super duper updated system that will convert my 12 volt to 500 watts, so I can charge that as well. But at the moment all I've got is half of the system. The other half is at home but wasn't needed to actually bring, but we're looking at nearly 5 kilowatts of power. And some eggs. We'll make some coffee again just now, and there is our bread rolls. Alright. Eggs. I know I've actually done cooking show before. Well, not so much cooking show, but this isn't a cooking show. This is to give you an idea of our electronics that we're using in the van. And while we're hungry, we might as well have just shared it with you that we're having bacon and eggs on bread rolls. There you go. I just turned up the heat a little bit to bake crispy the bacon and make the eggs a little bit harder. Turned it all the way up to 1800. So, as I said, we're in the middle of nowhere with no 240 power. It's all working on the system that we're putting into the van, and presently running it through my car. So there we go. Now we're about to enjoy.
I can't forget the day we met. Your eyes so blue, me piercing through. I can't forget the day we met. Your Your smile so bright, it made me swoon. Our love is like a summer's day, hot and endless in a magic way. Whenever I see you, all I can think is my summer love. Been waiting for you, my love. My summer love. Been waiting for you, my love. I can't forget the day we met. You looked so fly in your red Corvette. Your hair, your look, your everything. When I see it all, I knew that you were mine. I'm in love with your hair, your lips, your silhouette in the moonlight shine. Will my love you